Hi folks, this is Todd Farnsworth, and I know that some of you are feeling anxious, angry, hurt about the vote that's going before the town on Monday night concerning the merge for TWB. Some folks may be for the merge, some people may be for the merge in Hamden, might be against the merge altogether. Or for the merge in Wilbraham. I don't know where you're at. But I know that there's a lot of hurt feelings that have been going around. I've been reading about it on Facebook, and people have been talking to me. And so I just wanted to provide a tapping prayer for you to tap along with. And for those of you who are new to tapping, it's just a simple way of centering and asking God to be with us when we're feeling anxious or overwhelmed by our feelings. And the places we tap are on the outer part of our hand, by our pinky, the fleshy part there, the top of our head, in between your eyebrows, the bone on the outer part of your eyes, the bone under your eyes, under your nose, under your lips. Find your collarbone, tap along your collarbone, under your arms. Some people prefer to tap this way, under their arms, and your wrists, tap there. Okay, and what we're going to do is I'm going to offer a prayer, and when you hear me pause, if you just want to repeat those words afterwards, and while you tap along with me. And first thing is to kind of think about how you're feeling about the vote on Monday night, and coming into the space and seeing people who may have been angry towards you or giving you the hairy eyeball or whatever. And let's start with that. And so some of these people are neighbors, some are strangers, some have seen you advocating for your position. And so we're going to tap here and ask that God bring us some peace around seeing our neighbors who may be who are in disagreement with us, or who we're not sure if they're in disagreement with us. And so, God, we ask that you would bring us that peace. So even though I see some angry faces, you repeat those words. I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. Even though I see faces of people who've acted quite meanly towards me, I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. Even though I'm seeing people who are in disagreement with my position, I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. I can envision walking into the Bethlehem church. Maybe I see some people out in the parking lot, and I see people who've said harsh words about me, people who disagree with my position, people who've confronted me, people who've made up stories about me, people who've called me stupid, people who've smiled that fake smile folks get, people who won't even meet my eyes because they disagree with me. And when I see those folks, I feel sad. I might feel angry. I may feel disappointed. I might be feeling frustrated. I'm so sure of my point of view. If only that other person would understand me better. It's like they're not even trying. And maybe I've tried to understand their position. And maybe I haven't tried to understand their position. But it feels bad to see them. I used to feel safe in my community. I used to feel like I could trust my community. I used to feel pretty carefree about living in my community. And now when I see these people, I have a bad feeling inside. My breathing might become shallow. I might feel sweaty. I might get dry in the mouth. It doesn't feel good. And even though I don't feel good when I see my neighbors who are in disagreement with me, I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. My neighbors who disagree with me are deeply loved and completely accepted by God. We may have a difference of opinion. We may have a difference of values. We may never agree on this particular issue. I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. And even though I feel awful when I see those people in the parking lot or at the meeting on Monday night, I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. I may feel betrayed. They may feel betrayed. We may not be able to have agreement, and our voices might become tense. We are deeply loved and completely accepted by God. Even if we don't want to be deeply loved and completely accepted by God, we are deeply loved and completely accepted by God. We can have peace in disagreement. We can know that we are okay. Even though I have this uncomfortable feeling when I see folks who disagree with me at the meeting, I am deeply loved and completely accepted by God. Just put your fingertips together. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. And thank you, God, for being with us in this time of prayer. Take a moment to, when you're ready, check in with yourself and see, on a scale of 0 to 10, how anxious you feel or upset you feel when you think about encountering those folks at the meeting on Monday night. Notice if the number that you started with goes up, higher, or goes down, lower, or stays the same. If the number goes up, it could be that something cleared out and something else came up for you. See if you can identify what that is and go through the same process using your own words for that particular issue. If the number came down, and it didn't get down to 0 or 2, think if there's anything else that might be lingering that you can try tapping on and asking for peace for. And use those words and go through the same motions. You can go to my website and just turn off the volume, or just turn off the volume on this video and just tap along, but using your own words. And if it was very neutral, then it could be that I wasn't using words that really applied to you and your situation right now. I hope that this video can bring you some peace as you prepare to go to the meeting on Monday night, and I will be praying for you, and I will be with you at that meeting. I will have my own vote, and you will have your own vote, and it's okay, because we are deeply loved and completely accepted by God. Peace to you.